What's up, guys? Up in the hammock, you know what I'm saying? Now we on the moon in Libra, you know. Air! Name dropping on that one if you catch my drift, but it is what it is. But yeah, so pretty much moon in Libra. And this in a nutshell is you feel the need to build on relationships. And like just to prove that I'm acting in these vibes right now. Look at it. I got my mans down there freaking in the hammock with me while I'm making all these videos working on this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the tandem, this is the tandem sign. You gotta do things, joint endeavors. It came from the 7th house. Da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, let me expand upon feeling the need to be in relationships, right? So let's take it back to all that joint experience that we've all had, which is some type of schooling, you know? I mean, the only real like outside of the curriculum and like learning, at least I went to school in America, so curriculum was some bullshit, you know, like you didn't really need that shit after the 5th grade. Like you knew how to read, you knew basic math, you could know how to write. And like I know they're pushing the whole like STEM situation real hard, and like, you know, maybe some algebra and a little bit of geometry and then some calculus is good, but we're not all gonna be freaking engineers, you know. So like, what do you really need in basic schooling? But that's the you'll hear it throughout all these videos. I got my own tirade on how I feel about school, but it is what it is. But yeah, so basically, Moon and Libra, you feel the need to build on relationships and just be in relationships, you know. So like, this is how you feel, so it applies to any situation that you are in, really. For instance, like if I were to be a Libra moon, I wouldn't feel comfortable making this video without my man's in the freaking hammock down there with me. He's in the hammock with me. I gotta have somebody with me backing me up, you know? And like, even if I was a Libra moon, it probably wouldn't be like, maybe I would be kicking this shit and talking all this shit about like telling you, but it probably would have been him with all the inspiration being like, yo, just say this, and this, because you say it better, you know? And because of the air, cardinal air, initiating, creating new ways of thinking and communication. This is how it works, you know? Because you are the one creating the way to say all this shit, but they got the inspiration in the back. You're kind of like the front man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back to the whole school situation, but yeah, it's like Libra moon, so as I said, they feel the need to build on relationships, right? So if you like overthrew a regime and you're instituting a new figurehead, that feeling of like, okay, I need someone to say exactly what I'm gonna say and do this way just because they need to be seen and relate to everybody. That would be a Libra moon, you know? Like anytime someone implants a dictator, that probably is a Libra moon, you know? Because they have that feeling of like, oh, you know, I want to relate to people, but at the same time, they probably couldn't overthrow an entire regime themselves. They could, like, if someone gave them the inspiration, they could start fitting in the pieces where they see fit. But like, would they be like, no, would they be like, Omar Gaddafi, I don't like you? Maybe, kind of not really. They probably would go the route to being that dictator's friend because he has a cool golden pistol. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I mean, let's get back to these school situations. I got so distracted on my school tirade. It is what it is. My bad. But yeah, let's get back to these school situations. So if you're going through school and like you are a Libra moon, you're probably going to be doing all types of situations to have friends, right? You're going to be noticing all the little cliques at all the different lunch tables. Like, this is the cool table, this is the nerd table, this is the band table. I mean, not in today's day and age, because like bullying is like damn near on its way out with the whole no place for hate thing. Like that whole tirade. So like, it may happen a little bit, but even if it does happen now, it's online, and it's just like, I don't know, man. Bullying just like, it happens, but like not like it used to. Like, nobody's getting shoved in a locker like that this day and age, you know. But that's a little side point. Like, but if you were a Libra moon, you would be seeing all them types of situations, being like, okay, I don't relate to this person, I don't want to relate to that person, and your mind's just going, because you have all that air pushing you to figure out all of these little details on how you can relate and be agreeable in some way, shape, or form. Because you can't relate to someone and be agreeable if you don't like the same things. Like, you have to talk about the same concepts, know the same things. You have to understand the root structure of what it means to build a rapport, and they will kind of like do this intuitively. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much that. And then like as you do grow up a little bit and you're like, oh, okay, I stayed at this table in elementary school, I stayed at this table in middle school, and then in high school I was at this and this table, bouncing around, and you probably became like freaking like homecoming king or queen because you were that lit if you were really out there like trying to relate to people like that, you know? And then like once you sort of go through all these life situations, you may like the freaking like I hope it doesn't take you till like your midlife crisis to figure this out, but for some it might, but like sometimes they'll have like a quarter life crisis or a midlife crisis to where they feel like they spent all this time trying to, you know, be agreeable and relate to someone, but they haven't created anything for themselves, you know, like they want to, so like as time goes on, like, I mean, maybe this, I mean, it really, I can't tell you when this feeling may hit you. I can just tell you that, like, eventually you will you will start feeling like, damn, I really don't have my own thoughts on anything. My entire existence is predicated on this and this person right here, and all my experiences I had with them. And, like, you know, it's okay that you feel like that, but, like, let me save you a little bit of time and tell you that, like, who you are is that feeling of wanting to be relatable to people. And like, who even cares if you have your own idea on something, you know? I mean, like, all that, like, I mean, I guess you have to, like, you really have to ask the questions of, like, why is this valuable to you, you know? So it's like, oh, you don't have any money and you relatable to people? Okay, cool, dude. You can literally be like, you can do a bunch of things if you're like relatable and agreeable to people and you don't have your own thoughts. Like, your own thought is you trying to be relatable. That's what you feel like you're doing, you know? So it's like, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, just like that natural. This is just like sort of how I deduce like the natural thought of like, if you want to be relatable, eventually you're gonna be like, ah, damn, you know, like I didn't have my own thoughts on things, but like, you know, you just really don't have to have that thought. Like, it's just like, because then you're still kind of acting through your influences, and naturally your opposition is always going to pop up at some point. But you being an air sign, you have the natural ability to remix it and not buy into these thoughts and just be like, oh, okay, this is who I am, this is my ability to do this. And like you have to ask the question, why do you feel this way? Why do you want to have your own thoughts on a certain subject? Like, is it going to put your money in your pocket? Is it going to get you a relationship? Like, you know, I mean, like, human needs are kind of is kind of based on, you know, like, you know, thumbing around, like trying to get like a ride somewhere, you know? It's like ass, cash, or grass. Nobody rides for free, you know? That's sort of like the basic human needs when you don't, like, or what a human would want at, like, I'm getting all jumping on myself. That's like what a human would want out of material gain, you know? So it's just like, if you are feeling these thoughts and you want to have your sense of individuality, ask the why question first. And if it is any form of, like, thing that'll give you your little hit of dopamine, give some likes on Instagram, you'll get your dopamine hit. I'm just playing, you don't actually do that, that's some bullshit. That'll just keep you chasing because like when you have these thoughts, it's like it comes from a place of you not feeling as good about yourself as you could be, and you sort of kind of feel down and depressed, right? So when you do feel this way, it's sort of like you just got to ask, like I said, ask the why question. But then, yeah, I mean, once that's pretty much done, then you can figure out if you actually do want to have these original thoughts, and then maybe you will have your own independent thoughts by asking these questions. So literally all you have to do is ask the question, and then you may feel a little bit better, because then you'll at least be on the path of figuring out what you need to figure out. But yeah, I mean, this was kind of, I don't want to say this was the best breakdown of a Libra moon, but it was something, you know what I'm saying? At least someone's out here trying to do it in the exact vibration of, well, I don't want to say the exact vibration, but a mild vibration of actually being in the situation, not like these other damn astrologers walking around freaking just telling you about it. I'm actually in the shit with you. I created a joint endeavor of me explaining this up in the air, you know, like, goddamn. But yeah, you guys made this all about me, god damn it. Oh, damn, this is hilarious. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much Libra moon. Like, if you want to do the math yourself, like, you know, you add Libra plus moon. Okay, the moon has, like, the glasses of Libra on it, and Libra is exalted in Saturn, it's ruled by Venus, it's away in Mars, and it falls in the sun, you know? So what does this mean? It loves to create structure and have all these things, so it doesn't have to do any work on its own. And then it's at home in relating to others. And then when it feels like when it's opposition, or like the Mars and the Sun kind of come in, which influence Aries, Libra's opposition, it sort of gets into this space of of like, damn, I gotta have my own thing. I want to do this. I want to do that. But that's just your opposition coming at you. Learn how to remix these feelings and utilize your gifts. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you get a feeling pushing you to do something, don't just sit with it and marinate on it. Express that shit and put it to use and see what you might come up with. Because at least with this whole balance in the world situation going on, you can either experience the strife internally or you can push it out into your external. Because when you push it out externally and you can see it in front of you, you feel good about yourself because there's already nothing wrong with you, and you already feel, and then you can have this, be in this proper state of being to deal with your problems. And it's like, this is just kind of a means to like apply balance in some situation, because if you think about the whole yin yang and all that shit, it's always positive and negative chasing each other, and in the middle we get this eternal balance in some way, shape, or form. And that's just how life goes. But I'm just telling you how you can utilize it and flip it. Because when you get this feeling of like you go through life wanting to relate to others, that's just you acting in your influence, and then naturally the opposition has to try you. So then you can flip the script and utilize it to your own benefit if you recognize how this balance is in the world all the times. It's like the freaking seasons. We got summer, winter, fall, spring, all that shit. It's all the yeah, life, man, we're doing it. And then it's like, oh damn, death, we gotta rake up these leaves again, and then it's not sunny outside and seasonal depression happens. Ooh, if you ask these questions, you might come up with the answers, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm rambling. So yeah, Libra moon. Relate, don't hate, appreciate.